during, after the 60s. Like, I said, I'm sure I wore a jacket like that before. And so then I was looking through pictures, and I saw there's lots of pictures of the return of the first 6 week. And I was standing there, when the guys came back, and I was speaking to them, and wearing my red jacket. So it was proof that those jackets did exist before the 6 week trip. And so I was then trying to think about, well, how many years before that did I wear a jacket, like on the trail, have my moniker, my thing. You guys have got high quality. I had mine. My son brought one up from the basement before I came, and he said, well, you've got one, Dad, you've still got one. And he brought it up from the basement, and it was made in China, and its sleeves were about up to here, and it definitely didn't fit this way, but I had one of those jackets. But you see, I never went on a 6 week trip, so I didn't get the honor of having my nickname on there, or my year, or whatever, but they did exist.
But you gave the green light to it.
Yes, I did. Yes. Well, no, I didn't. To the jackets, or to the...
No, for the 69 trip.
No, actually, you'd have to be honest here. 1968, Jim King went to Camp Widgiewagon. And Camp Widgiewagon was one of the big camps in the United States. It's located in Ely, Minnesota. And it was the camp where they did a lot of wilderness tripping. And so King went down there to learn some new things. And so he came back, and he brought a whole pile of new ideas. But the camp director in 1969 was Doug McEwen. And Doug McEwen gave the green light for the 6 week trip, the first 6 week trip. So that was a big risk for McEwen to take at the time, because it was unknown. But Jim King was the guy who, when you think about the trail over all these years, 50 years, I'm sure that we'll look back and divide it into eras. And the era, my time with the trail program was to go through the birthing phase, get it started. And Jim King was the guy who was he brought the modern era of the trail. He brought all these new things, new ideas, and so he deserves a lot of credit for most of the credit for the birth of the new trail operations.